What's up guys, and welcome to another video in Wild Genetics. My name is Elam, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to build your own homemade wagon from scratch. If you haven't already, don't forget to drop a massive like on this video, subscribe to the channel down below in order for me to keep posting more videos like this, and comment down below what you thought of the video and if you guys have any other video suggestions for videos that I can do in the future. Now without further ado, let's get started. So the materials you're going to need for this project are 4 10-inch pneumatic tires with a 5/8" hub. And you're going to need an 18 to 20 gallon storage bin that you can find at Walmart or any other store that sells these, or online. You're additionally going to need a 36" by 5/8" rod for the front axle, and for the rear axle you're going to need a 24" by 5/8" rod, steel rod. That's going to basically screw into here or go through this wheel right here for the wagon. On top of that, you're going to need 6 of these 5/8" nuts, which you can find at your local hardware store. And then you're also going to need this steering system right here. So this is just a piece of wood, I believe 24 to 30 inches, that has a channel here, and then you have a piece of wood here that's screwed in here, and you have a threaded rod that goes through here, which is used for your steering mechanism. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drill the rear axle holes. So you see this line right here? If you can't see it, there is a line on this bin right here that goes along right around here. I'm going to try and drill the axle there, so that way it's kind of even and it's not, off balanced. The line should also be on the other side. You don't need to do too many measurements for this, but I do have a ruler to make just one quick measurement so that way it's not too close. So we're just gonna put it here, and then we're probably gonna put the axle about, say, 4 inches. So we're gonna mark something 4 inches. We're gonna mark it 4 inches from the edge of the bin right here. That's the hole we're going to be drilling into the bin. So then we take our bit and we start drilling it through here. You want to make sure though that the hole isn't too big, so when it gets to a decent size, you want to take your rod, and then you want to measure it real quick just to make sure it fits correctly. Now that this hole is snug right there for the rod to go through, it's time to do the other one. For the other one, we're going to have to flip this over and try to make the measurement from the inside to make the rod as even as possible to the other side. So here's our hole, and then here's where we'd want to put it. So I'm going to take the rod and I'm going to put it through, and then try and mark out where it would be where it's pretty even. So right around there. That looks about right. So once I've done that, I'm just going to mark out a little outline here. I'm just going to trace around it, so that way I know where to drill it, like this, and then I just pull it out like this. Now that I have my circle right here, now that I have that circle, it's time. I'm gonna put a little dot in the center, and I'm gonna try and drill from the inside. Now that we have our axle in, it's time to we'll just put on the back wheels real quick first. To add in the wheels from the rear axle, we're first gonna line up the axle that it's even, so you have even space from both sides, and then you're gonna put in your wheels. One on each side, of course. Once you have done that, you want to take 2 of your nuts and place them on each end to make sure the wheels don't roll off. Make sure it's not too tight, so that way the wheel has, it's able to roll, it's just able to spin freely. If these do come off, you can also place an additional nut here to make sure that they don't just come flying off, and the nuts will pressure each other, kind of canceling each other out, and then it's going to keep the wheel in place. So, does our wagon work so far? Let's see. Yes, it pretty much does. It rolls around. So that's when the steering system comes in. We're going to add in the steering system in next. For the steering system, I used a steering system that I used on a go-kart that I previously built and I made a video about before. So if you want to check out more specifically how I built this, feel free to go and check out that video. It's probably going to be around here somewhere. So basically, I have the steering system, and I'm just going to take the rod and put it through here. And then once I've done that, I'm going to put a nut on each side to contain it and keep it there. And then I'm going to put a wheel on each side and thread it with a nut to make sure that the wheels obviously don't slide off. So let's go and do that right now. Now that I have assembled the front axle, it's time to drill the hole for where the front axle is going to slide in. So you're going to need to basically center it on the wagon. So there's this little arc right here that was automatically or already inside the bin, or on the bin. So I'm just going to drill it in the midpoint of that, you know, just to have like a good center where to put it in. This hole needs to be pretty, what do you call it, pretty small for it to fit in, so you can just force it through like this. That way it won't slide off easily. Now that the front axle is in the hole, let's see what it actually looks like. Now I've just realized that this thing looks really weird. I mean, you know, this more like the front axle is really wide, and the back axle is really narrow. But I mean, hey, it does the job. But unfortunately, we still can't pull it around, so we're missing one last thing, and that is to add a rope to be able to actually pull the wagon. So you need about, say, 6 feet of rope. Make sure it's a really sturdy rope, not just crafting rope. This is probably like paracord, would do the job. Everything correctly, this is what it should look like so far. It really does look kind of weird, not gonna lie, but I mean, it does the job. So let's see if it works. So it can carry some things, but keep in mind this is not meant for extremely super duty heavy loads, just for, you know, your basic groceries and stuff like that. But I wouldn't recommend like placing bricks in this thing. It may or may not break. So let's see if it moves. It does move. An improvement I would make in this thing though is to add a nut here at the bottom to kind of stabilize the thing, because I didn't do that. But that may be for another video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and certainly don't forget to check out all my other videos, especially the ones that I did on things like this, you know, like go-karts, mountain board, other things. Like, subscribe to the channel down below if you haven't already. Share this video with your friends and family, and comment down below what you thought of the video, and let me know if you have any other video ideas. I appreciate you guys for all your support, and as always, thank you for watching. See you next time.